Hey y'all, what's up? We are back for another video. How y'all doing? Happy hump day. Happy hump day. Pardon me for making you guys wait a little bit. I was right in the middle trying to finish up something. But thank y'all for being here. Hey, it's SD Warren, Ashley B, Strawberry Taffy. Hi, Velma Salad, Patricia Peaches Gordon, Vicky B, Yvette Costello. Hi. Hello to everyone. Thank y'all for being here. This is the Caramel Rail Show. I'm Caramel Rail. Hi, Roberta Collins. How are you? Cheryl Williams. How are you? Hello. Marion's favorites, Rose Armstead, Lorraine Tyler. And hello, Babette Brooks. Hi. Hello, Aries Girl Podcast. I see you, Teresa Williams. I see you, Tremel Smith. Hi. Delilah T, Sylvia Blow, Darlene Mungum, Queen Snyder. Hello, Flower Bloom. Hello, everyone. Hello, Donna Black. Hello, Alicia. Hello, Q. Stacy Lane is Cookie Dough, Brenda B. Hello, everybody. Thank you guys for being here. Joyce McLean, I see you. Wanda Cocktail, I see ya. All right, let's get into our show. As you can see going across the screen, everything said in the video is alleged, in my opinion, and is used for fair use and entertainment. Sandra Jones, hello. Let's get into it. Clyde Jones, I see you. I see you. Pamela Williams, I see you. Doris Leak, I see you. I see you. Diana Joseph, I see you. Rhonda Scott, I see all of you. Let's get into our show because we got so much. Y'all know, child, this is, I guess, Diddy week. This is going to be Diddy week because it's always some mess with Diddy. And we got to keep you guys updated. Before we do that, you guys been asking me about hair care stuff. So let's get that out the way first. All right, so we don't forget. All right, so I have a plethora of oils that I use. I do use the carrot oil, but I'm out of carrot oil. But it looks just like this. Let me go back to my main screen right quick. So it's going to come in a tube like this, okay? You guys go have your beauty supply store. It's going to come in a tube like this, all right? This one is the vitamin E oil. This was very good for your scalp if you have very dry scalp and you have a lot of like dandruff and stuff like that, which is what I use it for, okay? So let's put it up to screen, vitamin E oil, okay? I use this and I like it because especially if you have braids. It has the top like this where you can like go in between the parts and the scalp. So you can just like part your hair and then just like go down the part with this. So it's like really, really good. Okay. So that's one. Another one that I use is the castor oil. Okay. It's a castor oil. And it's also it detangles, it locks in moisture and it helps improve hair growth. Okay. So that's another good one. All right. And the brand is called Mega Care. Okay. So this one also is a black castor oil. It's a little thicker type of oil for those of you that have really, really dry hair and scalp. It promotes healthy hair and skin. So you put it on your skin too. I don't put it on my skin, but I use it on my hair. It helps prevent hair breakage and moisturizes oil for hair with moisturizing oil for hair, scalp, and body. So you can use this on hair and body. That's what it looks like. Okay. As you guys can see. All right. And that's the VIA natural, 100% natural. It's natural oil, natural black castor oil. All right. And then the last one, as you guys can see, I use a lot of that. This one is the Pro Growth. Okay. And that's also with the Mega Care brand. All right. And it's a hair oil this is for root stimulating, and it helps promote healthy hair growth, and it thickens your hair as well. For those of you that have shedding hair and your hair is kind of thinning, this may be a great thing for you because it is called, let's turn it that way so you can see it, Pro Growth Oil. You guys see that? Root stimulating, okay? They have another one that's like a peppermint something, and you can kind of feel like a tingling in your scalp. I don't too much like that one because you walk around with your hair smelling like peppermint, and you can feel the tingle like all day. So I don't like that feeling with my hair feeling like my scalp feeling like it's like tingling, like boiling or something. I don't know. I used it at one time. I don't use it anymore, but that's what I use. And then you guys know we talked about last night, the conditioner that I use, which is the henna and placenta conditioner. That's what I use. As you guys can see, I pay $159. It's not expensive, but it packs a punch. All right. So yeah. And and for those of you that like edge control, like if I pull my hair back in a certain type of way, sometimes I use edge control just to like slick it back a little bit. So this is the brand that I use, Edge Effects. And I always use the small one because I use just a little bit. And it has argan oil in it, which argan oil. Okay. So boom, this is what I use. It's called Edge Effect. Okay. And it doesn't do all that flaking because, of course, I don't put a lot and I rub it in real good, okay? But it's the Mega Hold, and that's what I use as my edge control, okay? Y'all got that? Oh, y'all got all my hair care secrets now, okay? And I showed y'all that last night, okay? The argan oil. Argan is so good for your hair. So good. It helps your hair grow and it makes it healthy. So there you go. Y'all got all my hair care secrets now, okay? Let's get into the show. All right, so first topic, and let's get our Diddy stuff out of the way, and then we're going to get into our other topics, and I'm going to let you guys go. Today, y'all know that the bond hearing, the bond appeal hearing was today. I did go live earlier. Let's go ahead and get into that. This is Diddy's sons actually leaving the courthouse, okay? They're all sad because they know the outcome, honey, which was not good. I think everybody already knew what the outcome was going to be. So let's get into it. Let's let that come up. Somebody say I use argan oil like the castor oil as well. Okay. But that's some hair tips for you guys if you want to use. Justin, I think that's his girlfriend, I guess. That's Quincy, which is Alvin Shirt's son, the long black coat. Behind them is the one that looked like Diddy. King Kong, that's what they call him now. He might be going to jail too. The first one to walk out and the one back in the back, them two might be going to jail because they're mentioned several times in two different cases. I told you guys, okay? I'll point my mouse. This one in the blue jacket, he might be going to jail because he's also participating in the trafficking. And this one right here, the one that looks like Puffy, he might be going to jail too. Looking all sad because daddy ain't getting no bond appeal here. Well, he ain't out now. But yeah, so that's them leaving today. All right, so let's get into this TMZ bit. All right, because baby, y'all know TMZ be on it. So let's get into that. I want to make sure I keep you guys abreast on everything, honey. Lead site? No, I don't lead site, girl. What are y'all doing? All right, share screen. All right, let's let that catch up. Somebody said I used the black castor oil in the foot. Okay, here we leave. All right. So somebody over there got some healthy hair. I know that's right. Yes, honey. Yes. Get that oil up on there, honey. Keep that hair moisturized. All right. So don't be breaking. And don't put too much heat on it. Okay. All right. Let's get into it. All right. So Diddy is denied bail at his appeal hearing. All right. That was today. That's him, child, looking all crazy. That's his attorney on the bullshit. Still talking about he ain't giving up. Sir. He need a new attorney too, I noticed. His attorney doesn't seem as sharp as he should be for this magnitude of the type of case that he's taking on. I don't think he can handle this case. I really don't. I just do not think so. But let's hear what he had to say after this second appeal. After this appeal, rather.
Doing a retreat, and they tell me I went down my
skill.
So we made a bail appeal to Judge Carter. It did not go our way. The fight continues. We're not giving up by a long shot. I told Mr. Combs I'm going to try and get his case to trial as quickly as possible. I'm going to try and minimize the amount of time he spends in very, very difficult and I believe inhumane housing conditions in the special housing unit of the Metropolitan Detention Facility. And I'm going to do everything that I can to move his case as quickly as possible. I understand that the government has a great amount of electronic devices that they have to download and provide to me, but everything's on the government's timetable. Nothing's on the defendant's timetable, and they're going to have to accommodate me and him and give us a quick trial. And I'm going to be pushing for that. He's ready. He's focused. He has been ready to defend this case since he first found out about this case.
I doubt it.
Nothing has changed from his perspective. I obviously would much prefer to fight this case with him out of jail, and we are going to try to bring that about through additional legal process. But wherever he is, his resolve is the same. He believes he's innocent. I believe he's innocent, and we're going to fight this case with all of our might until we don't have to fight any longer. I'm not really going to take any questions, but at this point, we are moving forward. We're preparing for trial as we speak, and we are considering our next steps and appealing the court's ruling from today. All right. Thank you all very much. I really appreciate it.
So you heard it there. That's his attorney, who I think he should fire him and get another attorney. I don't think that he is. I don't think he can handle the magnitude of this case, because there's so many things that Diddy's charged with. I don't think that he is. I don't think he's the one. Diddy, I mean, he's going to already be found guilty, because I think the feds have an airtight case, but I don't think he's going to be able to fight this as he needs to for Diddy. Okay. I just don't. And I know he got high hopes, but sir, you are dealing with somebody who's definitely going to prison. Diddy is definitely going to prison without a shadow of a doubt. If they don't get him, let me get my charges back over here, child. If they don't get him for the trafficking, the racketeering alone is going to have him in prison for life. Okay. I'm just saying, all the shit that he's charged with, the RAPE, the bribery, the forced labor, all of that falls under the RICO. And they were smart. The feds were smart when they did that, because they like, bitch, if we don't get you here, we're gonna get you here. We don't put all this into it. Put it on the RICO Act. Kidnapping, that's a huge offense. You know how much long you spend in jail, how much time you spend in jail for that. When you hear indictment, just know there's some time behind that shit. And when you hear fed time starts at 10 years and above. I mean, damn. He's in a lot of trouble. So they made it very clear. And this attorney thought he was going to be smart by going under another judge. No. The charges that he has against him would not allow him to be out on the streets again, especially with the nature of the video that Cassie was released with Cassie, where he was hitting and doing all that stuff. He's seen as a very dangerous and a very aggressive individual. The fact that he called Kalina, the girl from Dirty Money, 50-something times to get her to write out a statement to say she knew nothing when she was standing right beside Don when he put hands on Cassie. So how do you not see anything and you're standing beside me and I see everything? So it's stuff like that. They're weighing out their options. When you're defacing AR-15 rifles, yeah, you're not gonna get a bond, Diddy. I'm sorry. They see you as you public enemy number one right now. That's pretty much how they see you. I knew that shit before he even went up in there. I was like, yeah, you're not coming out. I'm sorry. Ain't gonna be none of this shit here. Fingers crossed, uncross them. Uncross them. He ain't getting out. Yeah. And then when we're talking about the trial, y'all know this trial in this particular trial right here, with all the charges that he has, with all the evidence that they still have to go through, with all the witnesses that they still have to interview, with everything they still have to put together, this is going to be a huge trial. I told y'all this yesterday. This is going to be a huge trial. So he said, oh, I'm going to get you a speedy trial. Fuck, you're not. There's no way you can get a speedy trial with these charges and with all of these witnesses. We're talking about the Fed. Let me tell you how long the Fed says this. They got to go back from 2008, guys. The feds are going back all the way to 2008 on Diddy. We're in 2024, bitch. Do you think they're going to be able to speed through 2008 all the way up to 2024? With everything they got to look for, with over 250 surveillances from 2 to 3 different properties, there's no fucking way you're going to speed and get no speedy trial. That's wishful thinking. That's why I said he needs another attorney, because you are Delulu, sir. You are Delulu. You are Delulu. Let's not forget, there's going to be a lot of people who are involved and seen on some of these tapes who are going to be they're going to be getting some what do they call it, the word I'm looking for, they're not going to go to jail. They're going to get y'all hit me out, child. My brain is fried. I'm sorry. Immunity. There's going to be a lot of people getting immunity because they're going to testify against him in exchange for them not spending time. So there's going to be a lot of shit. Jay-Z is quiet. Jay-Z, you've been at a lot of these parties. A lot of celebrities are quiet. Usher, you're quiet. You're quiet, Usher. I got a video on Usher. We're going to play it tomorrow, though, because I got a lot of shit that we're going to already look at tonight. So, yeah, this case here is going to... Diddy is going to... By the time they get the trial ready for Diddy to actually go to trial, guys, I don't see them being able to do that for probably, almost like they did R. Kelly, for probably a good 2 years. R. Kelly's trial is not as bad as Diddy's trial. So think about R. Kelly sitting in prison for 2 years before he even got a trial. So do you think Diddy is going to skip ahead of R. Kelly, whose trial was not even as bad as the stuff that he got against him? Now, yes, they had similar things going on, but Diddy, you kind of knocked the, you kind of kicked the door down on this one, sir. Okay. Oh yeah, he's probably gonna sit in there for probably a good 2 years before they even get to him to say, okay, guys, we're ready for trial. Let's go. So ain't gonna be no speedy trial. You're not getting a trial in 6 months. Now he is due in court. I'm here in October the 9th, I think it is. They're saying he is due back in court for another type of hearing. Diddy is, but yeah, he's not getting out. He's not getting out. They appealed it. Judge said no. 2 different judges. So that's your ass. Now they are concerned that he could be suicidal. So they do have him on suicide watch, okay, which that's standard, especially in a case like this, very high profile. He knows that he's going to be spending a lot of time. He wants to get out very badly, as you can see. The man put up $50 million in several properties in order to impress the judge, thinking he can buy his way out of this situation like he's been doing. And they said, hell no. Fuck you and your money. We don't care about that. Knowing that when we let you out, you're gonna find a way to get out of here. And now that we have you locked up, we want you right. We got you right where we want you. You can't be out here bribing nobody, threatening nobody, coercing anybody. So yeah. So thank God for the denial of this second bail hearing. Okay, Diddy, you need to be in jail. All right, let's move on. All right, so let's get into what it says. It says at 3:14 p.m. that Diddy's attorney Mark Alcafino, I think that's his name, is refusing to back down after losing out on their bail appeal hearing, noting to reporters outside of the courthouse that their fight continues. Okay. His attorney says that he's hoping to get Diddy's case to trial sooner rather than later to minimize the amount of time he'll have to spend behind bars. Let him sit there. Says that he also called out the rapper's prison conditions as inhumane. It's called prison. I don't know anybody that went to prison and said, oh my God, I had such a great time in prison. Oh, it was so comfortable. Hell no, it's meant to be uncomfortable because you are being punished. You're not going to be in there on the king size what kind of bed is it? Child, pillow top mattress. You don't get that shit in there. I mean, you just don't get that. And it's meant to be inhumane. You're going to have to take a shit in front of people. You're going to have to do personal things that you would get to do in your mansion in front of prisoners now, because that's the life that you chose when you chose to do crimes. Very serious ones. So they're saying also that they think that his life could be in danger while in prison because some prisoners may want to get some bragging rights in terms of taking his life. So we don't know if they're going to have him in some type of protective custody while he's in there or if he's going to be out there with everybody else. We don't know. But what we do know is that his ass ain't getting out. Okay. So let's move on, child. It's prison, honey. You're not supposed to be comfortable. You're not. You're just not. I don't know anybody that's ever been to prison that was comfortable in prison. I just don't know. All right, so let's get into Stevie J, Mr. Booty Hole on Swole. Let's get into him, honey, because I believe deep down that he is Diddy's beard. I believe that he is Diddy's boyfriend. I believe that he's participated in several FOs. I believe that he's on several of those videos as well that the feds have confiscated. And I do believe that he will probably be receiving some immunity because he's not going to prison. Stevie J is going to rat on Diddy in exchange for him keeping his freedom. And I just know it. There's no fucking way you can be that close up under a person and not know what they do. Now, I do know that Stevie J did do on TMZ a video, and it was all over social media, where he was, oh, no, Diddy's never done it. I've never seen him do this, and this. Well, when they pull those videos and they see that your ass got up there and was lying, they're definitely coming for you because they know. They've been watching you just like they've been watching Diddy. Everywhere they see Diddy, they see you. So there's no fucking way that you did not know there were FOs going on and young girls hanging out at these parties and drugs and stuff being taken and people being drugged and violated and everything else at these parties and just in life. I mean, there's no way that you didn't know about the underground tunnels because you've already said you've stayed in his house for months. So you know everything that's going on. When you stay with a person, you learn a lot of stuff about a person that you wouldn't know ordinarily. Am I correct? How you doing, Aunt Nanny? Thanks for being here, okay? Yeah, so Stevie J, let's get into this. So Mimi Faust slides, it says that Mimi Faust slides off live after Claudia Jordan brings up Stevie J while speaking about Diddy's little collection of baby oil. It says that Diddy did post a video driving down the highway, smooth sailing, and says that how many bottles of KY baby oil do you think he had in his trunk, child? Oh, Lord. All right, so let's get into what Mimi had to say. She's talking to Claudia Jordan. Stevie J is mentioned. And let's get into
now, of course, Mimi, because you are here, people are of course asking, what about Stevie? What about Stevie? Now, today, Stevie J, your baby daddy, he did post a video, took to social media and posted a video of like just driving down the highway, smooth sailing, playing Sade, kind of giving a vibe of not a care in the world. What say you?
So
Baby oil music.
the way my algorithm is set up, I don't see anything that Stevie J does. So I don't know what he did today. This is the first time I'm hearing about him driving down the highway playing shot. I don't know what that man does.
Claudia, Sade is baby oil music. Let me tell you.
It is baby oil.
Oh, it is.
He was driving down what coast? Was it like beach on the side? Like what?
It wasn't coastal. It looked like middle America. I will say this: the shocking thing to me, Mimi, because I know you and him for a very long time, I was shocked that he had a car.
He usually don't have a car.
You ain't about to eat every time you don't want to answer something or a comment. Did he take your car, Mimi?
My car's in the garage, baby. My car's in the garage.
Faith Evans, people, is there a car missing from your garage or your driveway? Is there
car?
Are you one try in your fleet, Faith Evans? Because someone's car had to be used, right?
You ain't right.
Maybe it was a rental, or maybe it's the chick he with now. Who knows whose car it is?
Come on.
How many bottles of KY and baby oil do you think that he had in his trunk as he got away?
Got away.
If you are mine. Okay, we ain't gonna listen to the sound. We playing that Sade. Yeah, he's trying to act unbothered, but you ain't gonna be acting like that when the feds come pick your ass up too, Steebie. All right, let's continue. Yeah. Okay, yeah, let's get into that. Let's get all the Diddy news out the way, and then we're gonna continue. Okay. I know everybody's getting tired of Diddy, but y'all, Diddy's news is hot news right now. We got to get in there. I'm gonna get a bag off Diddy. Diddy, you want to be out here acting the fool? I'm gonna get a bag off you. Sorry. All right. So AUSA, okay, says that Diddy's ketamine and GHB induced freak-offs extended from 2009 all the way up to 2024, and claims that he threatened to expose victims with recordings on his R. Kelly bullshit. Victim texted him, says that you were going to make me or release some FO-ish. So that's what they found in Diddy's phones. I told y'all yesterday they took and or confiscated 9 of Diddy's phones, and they went through and they saw text messages going out and coming in. So that's how they were able to piece together that there was some trafficking stuff and inappropriate stuff going on in terms of FOs as well, where he was setting up FOs and where he was threatening, as you guys can see here on this post, to expose other people. Okay. So over 15 years of freak offs, y'all. That's a lot of lube and baby oil going on there. Okay. So as you guys can see, he's been threatening to leak videos if they don't do freak offs and if they don't comply with whatever he asks. So all of these things will be brought up in those cases. All right. They're saying that as previously reported that there were drugs provided, most specifically ketamine and GHB, which Cassie also mentioned in her lawsuit, because she says that that's what Diddy made her stay on when she had to participate in FOs, because that makes the body feel numb. That makes you be, out of it to where, and that's what Cassie talked about. A lot of times she was out of it. Most of the time she was almost knocked out. She was awake, but she didn't know what was going on. And that's what that particular drug makes you do. It also makes you be dehydrated, which of course you guys heard that they had to all take IVs after the case to get their bodies back intact, because a lot of them were dehydrated after all these FOs. Okay. And they would go hours being high on these drugs, ketamine and GHB. So yeah, and Diddy would record every one of these things so that he would have something to hold over them in case they decided they didn't want to do the next FO. Like, oh, you don't want to do it? Okay, I'm just going to leak this video. So who wants to see a video where they're doing some very private, nasty, egregious stuff being leaked to the press or to the public? they're going to go in and comply. Okay, so yeah, it says that the defendant would record these freak offs at least in part to use them to blackmail. Okay, that's a crime. You can't do that. It says that we have an email that a victim says, and we just read it off to you. So Diddy's in a lot of trouble. Okay, a lot of what the victims are saying in these cell phones coincide with what was said in Cassie's deposition. So shout out to Cassie. Cassie is going to be the one to kick this door down. All right, so let's get into what Stephen A. Smith and Kevin Frazier had to say as they discussed this arrest with Diddy, and we're going to move on. Okay, I pulled some really good clips today for you guys so y'all can be very well versed in what's going on with this Diddy bullish. Okay, it says, I wonder how many stars and rappers about to leave the U. Oh, they're packing up, child. Especially after this second appeal got denied. They like, oh shit, this is really serious. Oh, they keeping him in there. Oh yeah. That's a telltale sign that you know it's about to be some serious snitching going on. Go back and look at First 48 when they put him in that room, baby. They give him some good old food. They give him a good old Coca-Cola, baby, and baby, let the lies and let the snitching begin. There's gonna be a whole lot of that shit going on. All right. Mm-hmm. Like Mike Epps say, honey, they're gonna get you one of those Red Lobster, what is it, those feasts, the seafood feast, child, and be like, pass me that butter over there. Let me tell you everything I know. Y'all remember Cat Williams said that shit? Said they get in there. I mean, not Cat Williams, what's the other guy? Said that they get up in there and in the room, child, and they ask for like certain types of foods or whatever, and in order to tell the truth, child, and they say, yeah, pass me that butter over there. I'll tell you, child. The seafood feast, they want a seafood feast, they sit up there eating and say, yeah, pass me that butter and give me a Coca-Cola. Yeah, I got a whole lot of shit to talk about. So that's how it's going to be, child. Because a lot of people going to want immunity. So they ass don't be sitting up there with Diddy because he ain't never getting out. All right, so let's get into Stephen A. Smith and it says Entertainment Tonight's Kevin Frazier discussed what Diddy's recent arrest might mean for Hollywood, because it's going to be a lot of people that's going to be getting interviewed and possibly locked the hell up too. All right, let's get into it.
Folks in Hollywood lying back in wait, wondering who's next. If you have workers that you can target and they can be punished, it's presumed they're going to dime him out, and ultimately they're going to force him to comply. And Diddy is going to dime out a whole bunch of people. Oh, yeah. It seems like that's what everybody's waiting for right now. Yeah.
There have been other big names that have been associated and fluttered around this. But what about the other people who attended these events and these parties and these freak-offs? This is going to be ugly. There's going to be reverberations throughout Hollywood, because even if you didn't attend, if you knew, if you saw, if you understood what was going on, years and years ago, I was at a party for a very high-profile star, and his people had Diddy removed from that party because they said he was out of control. The information is there. Now it's just how much of that information is going to come out.
Are the folks in Hollywood lying?
There's going to be other people in Hollywood, honey, where they're going to be tapping them on the shoulder and say, hey, come on in here. Let's talk. I think it's some shit that you know that might be able to help us with this case. All right. And you want to get up in there and get the lying, and that's going to be perjury. That's another charge. All right. So people like Jay-Z, Beyonce, and all them hanging out at the party. She was Sasha Fierce at the party because y'all know she said that she got an alter ego, honey. She's Beyonce, and then when she get to doing all that freaky shit right there, she's Sasha Fierce. So I don't know who she was at these FOs if she was their child, but we're gonna see. But they were there. Rapper The Game, you was there with Karen Steffens, honey. Because yep, I saw a video about that too. Usher, you was there too. Yeah, you were. I ain't trying to rat nobody out, but y'all better go on down there and talk to the feds right quick. All right, you better go clear your name. For your asses be bound up somewhere. I'm just saying. If you woke up with your ass hurting, you better go in there and talk about it. You better go in there and talk about it. If you woke up at a Diddy party with your ass hurting, you better go on in there and let them know what's going on. They said leave B out of this. Well, you know, Beyonce is always with Jay-Z most of the time. They go to those parties. Jay-Z and Diddy are very close. Jay-Z been real quiet since Diddy got arrested. We ain't heard shit from Jay-Z. So yeah, you don't think Beyonce's been to some of those parties? You don't think? It's like an inside Hollywood thing. A lot of celebrities. Cuba Gooding Jr., your ass about to go to jail too. I ain't trying to rat y'all out, but Cuba Gooding Jr., you going too, because you were named in Lil Rod's You were named in Lil Rod's case too. You all up and through that deposition for doing inappropriate stuff and participating in some of these trafficking and freak off situations. So you might want to go on out there and start talking as well with your freaky ass. All right, so let's get into Brittney Griner, okay? Brittney Griner, honey, is out here throwing bows, throw them bows. Okay, she about got into a physical altercation on the basketball court. All right, so Brittney Griner fires back at internet trolls after being ejected from a game, honey, over altercation with Rakia Jackson. All right, now WNBA star Brittney Griner is not shying away from online hate comments. She was clapping back to her. I'm like, okay, come through. Said that the Hooper wasted no time blasting a few social media users who had negative things to say following her altercation with fellow athlete Rakia Jackson. Now, in case you missed it, both Brittney Griner and Rakia Jackson, honey, were ejected right before halftime during the Phoenix Mercury's matchup against the Los Angeles Sparks yesterday. Says that the basketball players collided during one play after it appeared that Brittney Griner made contact with Rakia Jackson's face, child. And I'm going to show y'all the video in a second, prompting the rookie forward to push back. Now, it says that Griner then proceeded to push Jackson before referees and other players intervened and separated the two women. Ooh, child. Now, Griner and Jackson both received double technicals, which resulted in automatic ejections. While off the court, it appears that Griner caught wind of some of the negative reactions to the incident, responding. And let's go ahead and look at the responses on that because we have them here, okay? All right, so this person says to Brittney Griner, says that why is that man always trying to fight these women? So they call him Brittney Griner a man child. I said, so Brittney claps back with, okay, and she added the person to make sure they heard, child, what she had to say. So Brittney says, cause mother effer want to try me and they can get this action, okay? She was like, okay, I'm about that action and you can get this damn action. So somebody else came back and said, that's it, back to Russia you go. So that's what they said to Brittney, child. I said, oh, not back to Russia, girl. Don't send her back there. We just got her home. All right, so Brittney clapped back and said, come and get me then, okay? Like, bitch, come and pick our bitch up and take her back to Russia if you bad, okay? All right, I added that part on. I was trying to help her with her read. So Brittney Griner says, and your ass would have been someone's bitch, okay? Meaning had you been in, over there in Russia like that, like she was over there locked up and whatnot. She just said you'd been somebody's bitch if you'd been up over there in that situation. So you ain't hard as I am. That's what Brittney was trying to tell the child. Okay. So I was like, okay, come on through the clapback, Brittney. Okay, let them know, girl. Let them know. You want that action? We got it. So let's go ahead and show y'all that action. All right. Because we got it, girl. We got it. All right.
Second step, you take another look at it. Griner got up high with that elbow.
She did, and Rakia started talking.
Took exception to it.
And then it just went from there.
Come on now.
So the officials are going to have to sort this out. They also take a look at that Phoenix bench, right? And the players leaving the immediate bench area. They were not in the game. That could be an issue as well that the officials could be looking at.
Look like she mushed her in the face. Brittney being aggressive.
Second step, take another look at it. Griner got up high with that elbow.
She did, and Rakia started talking.
Took exception to it.
And then it just went from there.
So the officials are going to have to sort this out. They also take a look at that Phoenix bench, right? And the players leaving the immediate bench area. They were not in the game. That could be an issue as well that the officials could be looking at. Second step.
Got ejected. So y'all see them, child. They acting out over there at the court. Now I remember back in the day when, well, I guess with the men's basketball, because y'all know back then when Shaq and them was playing, they used to let them fight all the time. They would get, and they didn't give a hot damn if they got, if they got fined for it, they didn't give a hot damn. Like they would be throwing bows. Even Michael Jordan. Go back and look at some old clips. They didn't give a hot damn back then. They would be throwing some bows. They on that shit. I was like, oh God, that made the game a lot more fun to watch because you ain't never know when something's gonna pop off. Okay, Dennis Rodman, he stayed fighting. Go look at old clips, basketball clips. Dennis Rodman stayed fighting. Okay, yes, he did. So back then they would let them fight for a little minute before they broke it up because people be like, yeah, this is the best part of the game right here. Like fuck them free throws. Fuck them threes you just hit. Yep, let them fight a little bit. That's how they be in the game, child. But Brittney Griner is out here showing that child. Yeah, she got ejected. Her and what's the child name? Rakia Jackson. So I hope they figure that out and they can, be on the same court again with all that aggression, child. Brittany she's still healing from coming back from Russia and all that other stuff. So why people want to be trying her? Okay, y'all know she's about 27 feet tall. Damn. Don't be out here trying to fight her ass. Let her calm down because she's still reliving the shit that she went through over there in Russia. Okay? Damn. Yes, Chronicle said that you could depend on Dennis to fight in every game. Dennis stayed fighting, y'all. Go back and look at some of the old clips. If they so much as stepped on his corns, he knocking your damn teeth out that night. You better believe it. You better believe it. Dennis is gonna put the paws upon you. Okay, mess around and elbow him wrong. Okay, it's a fight. He don't give a hot damn if it was a mistake. Dennis is fighting. Okay, but yeah, that's how they were. And like I said, Michael Jordan was aggressive back then too. Don't get it twisted. Michael, he kept that damn chewing gum. He was like this, but he was whooping ass back then with that damn Wrigley spearmint gum over there. And he was chewing that shit like this. But he was showing up on their ass in there. I said, all right now. All right, so let's get into the next topic. Let's get into it, honey, because this fool right here, child. Oh, Lord, he just got some more time. All right. You know you cannot be out here spitting on your damn attorney. I don't give a hot damn. Now, you already looking at some time already. And now you just added more time because that's assault. And that's the nastiest shit you could ever do. We talked about that before. If you ever get so mad at a person, do not spit on them. That's the nastiest shit you can ever do. Like, I'm sorry. If I was that attorney, and I know you're not supposed to do that in court, if that person would have spit on me, baby. Oh, I don't even want to say on here. I don't even want to say. Baby, I had to stomp you out like roaches. Believe that. Because that shit wouldn't have flew with me. Don't ever spit on me. Because I'm going to snap off on your ass. All right, so let's get on with this, child. Now, viral footage shows the moment that a Cleveland man who was found guilty of torturing a woman in July of 2023, you guys, spit on a prosecutor during his sentencing hearing. Let's look at this because this was nasty as hell, and he meant that shit. Let's get into it.
Should speak your face.
Preston Anderson spits on a prosecutor in a Cuyahoga County courtroom Tuesday morning. The 40-year-old was sentenced to 6 years in prison for assaulting and torturing a woman in July 2023.
When you look at his criminal record, he has several prior offenses of violence.
The victim endured the abuse at an apartment near East 75th Street and Euclid Avenue. That's in the Cleveland's Fairfax neighborhood. Prosecutors say he poured boiling canola oil on the woman's body. She suffered third-degree burns. Anderson didn't allow her to eat or use the bathroom for 48 hours. She was sexually and physically assaulted.
She did not make this up.
Get this. Prosecutors say Anderson wrote a letter to the woman while in jail, instructing her how to explain her injuries.
Step-by-step instructions on what explanation she should give for each of the injuries that she has. Whatever you tell them, make it sound great and make sense. Baby, I love you so much.
Videos dating back to March 2023 were shown in court. Police arriving on scene after an incident between Anderson and the woman.
Hey. Quiet down, soft dogs.
The defense argues that the woman has mental issues and caused some of her own injuries. They claim Anderson had videos on his phone of the woman harming herself.
The police never, ever confiscated that phone. They never took it into evidence whatsoever.
They also say the woman talked to them prior to that jail letter.
She had already told us that exact stuff before that letter was ever written.
Anderson also pleading his case to the judge.
I did not hurt this girl. This girl did all this to herself.
He even apologized, but even after that, no one expected he would do this. In Cleveland, I'm Winnie Dortch, 19 News.
Should speak your face.
Preston.
Lord, the teeth that would have been flying in that courtroom, Jesus. That's all I can think about. The teeth that would have been flying in that courtroom, Jesus. He's bold. Hot canola oil. I don't give a hot damn if she did have mental issues. I don't think she gonna sit there and pour some boiling hot canola oil all over her damn body like that. I mean, damn, ain't nobody that damn crazy. He knows that he did that shit. And I don't care how many videos, and I think you got them videos in your phone of her to have some type of leverage so you can get off. You tortured her. You wouldn't let this girl eat for 48 hours. This girl could have died. Then you sit in court. I did not hurt her. You absolutely did. Because why you write her the letter trying to instruct her on how to testify and or give her statement to the court? If you didn't do nothing to her, then you ain't need to write no letter. Just let her speak freely. Just let her speak freely. What you telling her what to write for with your crazy ass? And I'm surprised they only gave him 6 years. What is that? They 6 years? That's not enough time. That's attempted unaliving. Attempted unaliving. This girl suffered 3rd-degree burns on her body from hot canola oil. That's different from throwing hot water on somebody versus oil. Oil sticks to you. It's like throwing hot grits on somebody. Ask Al Green. How the hell you think he got to hitting them high notes after that wife threw them damn hot grits on his ass? Go ask Al Green. He know he can sing that high till them damn grits hit his ass. Hot canola oil. And this bitch only got 6 years. So in 6 years, he'll be out to do the same fucking thing to somebody else. If anybody got mental problems, it's definitely you. Because you bold to come in court and spit in a prosecutor's face in front of the fucking judge. It don't get no crazier than that. It don't get no more psycho than that. It just don't. So hopefully he'll get a little prison justice while he's in there. Because y'all know they don't take kindly to women being abused. They don't. Women and children, they don't play that shit. Diddy gonna catch hell in there. You don't think the prisoners in there know why he's in there? You don't think the prisoners in jail know why he's in there? They don't know why he's in there too. They got TV in jail. You don't think they've been watching this trial and the developments with Diddy and what he's charged for? Underage minors and women? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. He ain't going to sleep well. He ain't. He ain't. By the time we see Diddy again, when he got to come back October 9th, motherfucker going to be looking like Grady off Sanford and Son by the time we see his ass again on October the 9th. What y'all want to put on it? Diddy's going to be looking like Grady off Sanford and Son when we see him October the 9th because he's going to be so fucking stressed out. Okay? He ain't going to sleep good. There's going to be people coming in and out of his cell. He's going to be threatened. All of that. All of that. Oh, yeah. Ain't no shrimp and lobster in jail. Ain't no shrimp and lobster up in there. He's going to be monitored. And this is going to be a humbling experience. Dude right here, obviously he don't give no fucks. And he damn sure don't give a damn. But he did need more than 6 years. I think the judge, you dropped the ball on that one, sir. Now, he probably got more time on top of that, at which I wish they would have told here for him spitting on the judge, assaulting her. That should have been another 6 years. I said, bitch, another 6 years on top of the 6. So your ass sitting there for 12 years. That's just the nasty shit. Let's move on. Ooh, because the more I look at him, the more I want to windmill, okay? Let's get into another crazy person out here, child. What's wrong with these folks? What's wrong with these people, child? This man right here need to be under the jail. All right. When I saw this, I said, let's go ahead and talk about the child. Oh, yeah, son. Somebody said he can set it off up in there. Now, he ain't going to be setting nothing off up in there, honey. They're going to be setting it off up on him. He ain't running shit up in jail. Believe that. He's outnumbered. See, he got heat like that for women. But he going to be up in there with some niggas who don't care about getting no more time. This probably got life. They ain't going nowhere anyway. So they don't give a hot damn about putting paws on him. They're like, what? I'm in here for life. How you going to give me more time when that's all I got is time? Shit. How you going to give me more time on top of life? I ain't got shit to lose. You gave me life. So guess what? Tonight is your night, nigga, okay? They're going to be like Betty Wright on your ass. Tonight is the night, okay? To make me your woman. Because that's exactly what your ass going to be when they finish with you up in there. Your damn shirt gonna be tied up in the front like a little biatch. All right, let's move on. All right, so a father of 6, honey, a father of 6-year-old pows the baby's mother in the face at a birthday party after he allegedly was denied entry, Lord. This is crazy. If you're denied entry, most people be like, oh, okay, I'm not invited. I'll just go home. I'll just send the gift, or I'll just leave the gift here and I'll just leave. Okay, not him. Let's get into what was said, child, because there is a news thing on it. Let's get into it, child.
Jalen Foreman is charged with murder, and according to court documents, he went to his ex-girlfriend's home last week to drop off presents because one of their children was having a birthday party. But witnesses say Foreman got into an argument with his ex's new boyfriend, opened fire, hitting his ex, Jalen Whitlock. Foreman took off but was taken into custody yesterday. Jalen Foreman is charged with murder, and according to court documents,
Cray. Let's go and read up on it. 27-year-old Texas man went ballistic and pow the mother of his child in the face, child, at his 6-year-old's birthday party. Kid's gonna be traumatized for life behind that. Now, Jalen J. Foreman has been charged with the fatal pow of 25-year-old Jalen Whitlock. Says that Houston police announced on Sunday. Okay, Law and Crime reports. According to the report, Foreman went to the woman's townhome where they were celebrating his daughter's birthday. Said that Whitlock's boyfriend answered the door, and he and Foreman minced words. Okay, it says that then Foreman taunted him and said things about fighting, pow-powing, and to come back to hold on, and to come to the back to fight. Okay, according to the complaint, it says that Foreman reportedly became more aggressive. Okay, and went back to his truck, which was parked directly in front of the house, while Whitlock's children were all together near the front entrance of the house. Okay, it says that Foreman was trying to come to the house to give his daughter a birthday gift, but Whitlock had told Foreman that he cannot come into the house or come to the house. Okay, Foreman reportedly kept making threats, okay, about getting a pow. So Whitlock's boyfriend went to the kitchen to retrieve one himself. It says that as the boyfriend walked back towards the door, that Foreman reportedly opened fire. Okay, it says that Whitlock then yelled his name and grabbed the kids near the front door. It says that another witness said that Foreman was in a white Chevy Tahoe and screamed at the house before firing 5 pows. Now, surveillance video reportedly shows Foreman driving off before returning. So he left and came back. Okay, it says that I will reload and said, come outside, let's finish this. All right, Foreman told the guy. So he was, oh my God. So he has been held on a $1 million bond. He shouldn't get a bond behind that bullshit, because that was an intent to literally unalive. You left and came back. So it shows you the aggressor. You came to their house. They told you weren't welcome. So you're supposed to leave. Okay, leave the gift with your kids and not show out in front of your kids. But because you want to prove a point, maybe you mad that baby mama got a new man or something up over there around your kids. Because some men be that way. They don't want another man up over there. They don't want to do right. But then when she drop his ass and get somebody else is going to come in and do right, now you mad because you can't be there. Well, you didn't do right, obviously. So you're going to threaten this man, and obviously he won't no punk because he went and got his piece too, and it was like a little pow at the kid's birthday party, Lord. You done pow-powed and then left, reloaded, and came back on that aggressive bullshit, and now your ass is locked up under a $1 million bond, which I'm pretty sure you don't have. Okay, but yeah, women, be careful, okay? Because there's some fools like that out there, okay? See how things can escalate from argument to someone being pow-powed to someone now being in prison with a $1 million bond. It's escalation. It's levels to it. It's levels, all right? Arguments turn into fights. Fights turn into sometimes unaliving, so be careful. All right, let's move on, though. Let's move on. All right, so this morning in Car Chronicles, I shared with you guys the video of Kevin Sr. and Kevin Jr., where they had a altercation. I did not like it. It troubled my spirit when I heard the video. I did want to share it because we did have a conversation about it this morning. I always like to give a visual to things that I feel should be talked about, okay? Let's go ahead and read what it has to say. The late Tracy Braxton's husband, Kevin, allegedly appears to physically attack son Kevin Jr. on video, okay? Shout out to the Jasmine brand. They have obtained exclusive footage of an alarming incident, allegedly including the late Tracy Braxton's husband, Kevin Sr., and their son, Kevin Jr. Says the sources tell us that the clip allegedly shows Kevin Jr. seemingly hitting Kevin Sr., allegedly hitting Kevin Jr. Says that if you watch this season of the show, that there's been serious tension between the father and Tracy's family, as well as Kevin Jr. All right, let's go ahead and watch this video. Let me put up my trigger warning. Let me do that right quick, just in case somebody's triggered by this, because it's, yeah, let's put up my trigger warning. Let's put up my trigger warning, Lord. All right, let's get back to the video. All right, here we go.
You told me no. You told me no.
That's them right there.
You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if let live in our house, at the condo, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. Me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no.
Right here.
When I asked you if let live in our house, at the condo, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. Me no.
Okay, so y'all know Kevin Jr. has severe seizures, right? From my understanding, they were saying he punched him in the head. That could have caused him to have a seizure. He could have died in that moment because you could not keep your hands to yourself. I hope he pressed charges on his dad, because you should not have put your hands on this boy. He just literally on TV had a fucking seizure. And it made me mad to watch the Braxton sitting there still recording and production still like this, trying to get footage, exploiting him. And now he's in an argument with his father. Obviously, somebody's recording this. They're saying it was one of the neighbors, is what they were trying to say. One of the neighbors caught this, and they did it discreetly, and they uploaded it on social media. That's how it got up there. Tracy Braxton would not be pleased with this. Kevin, I was trying to ride for you when I saw your interview with Sherelle's World. I kind of felt sorry for you a little bit, but I don't know so much right now, because it's given that you are being very much so aggressive. You sat on there damn near about to cry, talking about how much you love your son, how much you miss the bond between the two of you. But then we see this, where your son is pretty much begging and pleading with you, and he's telling you that you told me this and you told me that, and you don't want to admit to what you told him. So then you put hands on him and proceed to punch him and assault him. Let's play it one more time and then we're going to move on.
You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. You told me no. When I asked you if let live in our house, at the condo, you said no though. But you said no. You told me no. You told me no. I'm not lying. I have no reason to lie to you. Who the motherfucking dude? There you go. There you go. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's do it. It was before your motherfucking mother cancer. Before my wife cancer. Me no.
Okay, I can't watch no more. What do you guys think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? What do y'all think? Let's read some comments. This person says, the way I would haunt him about my child, says that that's exactly why she left everything to her son. Probably. Said that he is mad because Tracy left her son everything. Says that, how are you mad at your child? Like, really? This next person says that, however, as an auntie, the way that we would have pulled up on him and locked and loaded. Said, woo, okay. Says that the young man is going through so much. Does he have anyone that he can go to? Right. Right. Oh my God. They're telling all the Braxtons to please come and get him. Says that poor kid, this is too much, that he's having seizures. I just told y'all that he's lost his mom. His wife left him, and she's trying to take everything. I told y'all this morning, his wife, Olivia, who he's known since he was 14, is trying to take everything that his mom left to him, because she knows, you know, that he was the beneficiary of all of Tracy's belongings. Okay. So she's trying to take the house. She's asking for X amount of money. Like, she's really coming for him when she filed for divorce. Okay. So he's dealing with divorce. He's dealing with the strain from the relationship with his father. He's dealing with still processing the loss of his mother, who he was very much so close to. He's dealing with not knowing if his aunts are very genuine in terms of them trying to be around him now when they really weren't around him like that prior. We talked about it this morning. So prayers to him. I really wish he had a better support system. Okay. I really would. It would have been good if he and his wife were okay. I mean, at least she could be there and kind of be supportive and kind of, you know, wrap him in her arms and just say, hey, baby, we got this together. I'm here for you. Don't worry about it. You know, just kind of stay away from him until, you know, this shit kind of blows over, or just stay away from him, period. Because it sounds like he has a lot of anger and vitriol towards his son because Tracy left everything to him. Okay. It sounded like hatred in his voice when he was speaking to his son, and then the way he was kind of the things he was saying when he was punching her. It sounded to me like he said, "You made my wife have cancer," or "You're the reason why my wife had cancer," or something like that. And he just started pounding on him. I didn't like that. I just really didn't like that. That really, that kind of, it was like a gut punch to me. I didn't like it at all. So prayers to him, prayers to Kevin Jr. and wherever he is right now. I hope God is just working out whatever situation that he is dealing with. And I pray that the relationship between he and his father get better, even if he chooses not to have, you know, a physical relation. Well, not physical, but not have any relationship with him. I pray that they can be cordial. Okay, because that's still his dad. And you can choose not to fool with people and just be cordial. You can see that person, you can speak and keep it moving. I wouldn't fuck with him after that. Okay, you know, as an adult, you don't need to put your hands on your children. As an adult, you don't need to put your hands on your children. You just don't need to do that. Okay, especially when you know they have medical issues. Had he laid there and had a fucking seizure, he'd have felt really bad. You just lost your wife, and then you could have lost your son, and your ass would have been in prison because you initiated the seizure by punching him. So Kevin Sr., you definitely need to take responsibility for your anger. And you say you're going to grief counseling and all of that. You might need to add anger management to that bitch, because it's giving that you have a lot of anger towards, hidden anger towards your son, because you're doing interviews saying that you love him so much and you miss your son. Well, he's right here with you and you pounding on him like a nigga off the street. So yeah, I don't know. I got to take my shits back, because I was trying to give a shit about you. I really was. And I was really feeling like, okay, when he was sitting on Sherelle's World up there about to cry and crying. I don't know now. Go back to crying. Shit. I'm done with you. Go on back to crying. I don't give a fuck no more. I'm mad at you now. Okay. I'm back mad again. Hell. They said, yes, sir. Did say, yeah. I don't like that. I don't like that. All right. So one of my favorites, well, I ain't gonna say favorite shows. One of my shows that I do like to watch, unfortunately, Carlos King is the producer of it. Belle Collective is coming back. So let's go ahead and look at this. All right. So you guys will be in the know. Let's take our trigger warning down. Okay. I hope nobody was triggered by that, okay? Because I know a lot of times people go through domestic violence type situations, and watching stuff like that could be triggering. So I wanted to put up our banner so you guys could be okay. I hope everybody in the chat is okay after watching that video, okay? Whew, prayers to you if you are triggered, all right? My apologies if you guys were triggered behind that. Let's get into it. Belle Collective is coming back on November the 1st for the new season, okay? For the new season, and it's looking like everybody that was there before is here. Okay, everybody is here. All the original cast that's what it's given. So I'm happy to see that, and it looks like Selena. Maybe is that Selena? That look like yeah. Yes, I was saying they need Selena on that, y'all. So that's gonna make the season better, because y'all already know that old boy with the ponytails. That's gonna be a hot damn mess. What's the girl name? So Gucci. So Gucci does not fuck with Selena on no level, and I follow Selena, so I love me Selena. I love me some Selena down. So I am happy that they brought her on the show, because I loved her on Bring It. Do y'all like Selena? Oh my God, that just made my night. And I saw this picture today, and it didn't even dawn on me that was Selena. They got her so damn makeup down, and this damn hair threw me off. Yes, God. Okay, it's gonna be a great season, okay? Because Selena gonna bring the drama, because she and So Gucci don't get along. So y'all know it's gonna be a constant spat between them two the entire damn season, okay? And I'm hoping that they talk about Marie's situation, to where her house was pow, because I did cover that on my show. And we're gonna also have to hear about Latrice Rogers, honey, being sued, okay? And then hopefully we'll get to see the beautiful baby from your girl right here. Okay, I don't know why I can't remember her damn name. And this one right here, honey, I hope she left her husband, because he's a whole clown. Okay, how old are you, sir, out here trying to be a whole rapper? No. All right, with your cheating ass. So this is like it's going to be a good season. I'm excited. Y'all excited? Yeah, she going to get So Gucci together, baby, because Selena got a mouth on her, all right? She already about whooped So Gucci's ass over there at the event, over there at Latrice event on the last season. Was it the season before that? Oh, my God. So, and then y'all know her daughter, Selena's daughter, I think just had another baby. The one that had the baby before, she had a son on the last season. So yeah, so I'm excited that Selena is going to be on this new season, girl. Okay, they got help on a little promo picture, so that means it's official, girl. Okay, so you're not going to be no friend of, girl. You're going to be a main cast member. I love that she's coming back to the show. So yes. Okay, Carlos, I guess we'll give you some credit. Okay, so November 1st, as you guys can see, the new season for Belle Collective is coming back, and all the Bells that were originally on the show will be there. Okay, so that's some updates for ya. Or an update, rather. Okay. Anybody gonna be watching? Anybody? Somebody said I like Selena on Bring It. Me too. Okay. Me too. Now they were saying that So Gucci was on Bring It as well, but she was kind of like on the sidelines because she didn't have a contract to film because she was dating the twins' dad at the time. That's before they even got married. So yeah, she was dating the twins' dad. Okay, the one with them damn ponytails. I hope he ain't got that shit in his head this season because I'm so tired of that. Like that, cut that shit off. A grown man should not be walking around with hair bows and ponytails in his damn head. Like that is not sexy. I'm sorry. That's a hot fucking mess. All right, so last video, this was kind of funny to me. Trick Daddy over here, child, was saying he feel a way that he was not invited to the Diddy party. So we're gonna watch this, and this is gonna be the last video. We're gonna get on out of here on time tonight, okay? Trick Daddy is feeling away, baby, because they did not invite his ass to any of the damn Diddy parties, child. I said, who is inviting your damn pleather-faced ass to a damn Diddy party? You got to look the part to be at a Diddy party. You got to be fine out here to be at a Diddy party, and you ain't none of those. So let's get into it. They do not invite Burnt Seals to no damn Diddy parties. You know, Burnt Seals don't get in, okay? You know, you're going to get stopped at the door. So let's get into He was like, I'm feeling away. Nigga, bye. You know you're not in no damn Diddy party. All right, let's get into it. Trick Daddy says that the next person to ask him if he been to a freak off or any of the freak off parties, they're going to get slapped, child. He said he's also perplexed by the amount of bottles of baby oil that was confiscated. He said that they don't like my kind at them parties, meaning his ass was never invited and he ain't never been there. So he's letting it be known. Feds, don't come knocking over here, baby, because they ain't let my ugly ass up in none of those damn FOs or Diddy parties. Okay, that's what he letting them know. My ugly ass won't never up in there because I didn't look the part. So that's what he letting the feds know. We know that's a subliminal. Okay, we know Trick Daddy. We know you doing a subliminal. All right, let's go ahead and play it.
I don't know what's going on. The next person asks me if I've been in one of them parties, I'm gonna slap the shit out you. They don't like my kind at them parties. There's a few other real niggas in hip hop that I don't believe ever been invited to one of them parties.
Thank you.
I'm live right now. I don't want to hear that shit. Let me explain something to y'all.
Attitude. Damn.
This is not the time to go off killing yourself, taking no medicine, drinking no bleach, eating no motherfucking poisonous candy and all that, blowing your motherfucking brains out. You know what you did? Go ahead and face the consequences. For those of y'all that are grown adults, we don't care who you laid down and had sex with. It's gonna get exposed right now. It's a good time to come out the closet. You know what I'm saying? But what confuses me is 1,000 bottles of baby oil and lubricant.
It was.
They charged him with the RICO. Could have been worse. Could have been the FRICO Act.
RICO.
Damn. But may I be the first to say this has nothing to do with hip hop. This got something to do with them freaky ass niggas. Can't charge the whole hip hop community with this one. Everybody take your charge. I don't know what's going on. The next person asks me if I've been in one of them parties, I'm gonna slap the shit out you.
Because he said, look, I don't know why you hating on that. What Chris Brown said, I don't know why you hating on the outside of the party when you can't even get in. That's Trick Daddy. Trick, how many times you pulled up to a Diddy party? They were like, yeah, I know, we ain't better let you in. So we got a burnt seal at the door. That's what they tell. That's what the man at the door said. Yeah, we got a burnt seal at the door. Is he on the list? No. Yeah, they say you're not on the list, Trick. You're gonna have to leave, okay? He up there because I'm a thug. I don't know. Woo, child. They were like, yeah, you're not gonna be able to get in because I'm a thug. They're like, yeah, thug your ass on back to the car. It's a chop. Okay, you ain't better get in. Moving on, child. Okay, so Trick was like, I'm gonna slap the next person that asked me if I was up in there with them 1,000 bottles of oil and the lubricants and all of that. Hell to the no. They did not get my booty. No. I'm not a booty bandit, and I do not have skid marks in the front and in the bike. Okay. Thank you guys for being here. Okay, that is our show for tonight. I hope you guys enjoyed all of our topics. I know you guys are tired of the Diddy topics, but guys, Diddy did not get bail. So hopefully some of this Diddy news will quiet down so that we can stop talking about Diddy. But thank God that Diddy is out here, committing crimes, because that's giving all of the content creators something to talk about. So yeah, can somebody else go commit a crime so we can, keep content? Brittany, thank you for fighting on the court, because that gave me some content as well. Who else was out here on the bullshit? Who else? Let me thank everyone. Diddy, thank you for sending out text messages so that the feds could find your ass. Like, thank you for doing that. I appreciate you for doing that. Kevin Sr., I have nothing for you. Okay, I'm like Whitney Houston. I have nothing. Belle Collective, thank y'all for coming back, because I am thoroughly excited because I do watch that. Okay, yes. But yeah. Thank you all for being here. All right, that is the end of our show. Mods, thank you so much. Bill Wilson, KBR, Tyra, and Linda Gamble, honey. Thank y'all for modding for me. Thank you so much, Truth TV Podcast. Y'all don't have to make a note because I'll be forgetting y'all. Thank you so much, Purple Unicorn, Dear Reed Talk Show, Messy Hoes Atlanta, Boss Lady Brian, Girlfriend Chronicles, and Love Seen Heard. Okay. Thank you all for being here. If I left out any content creators, let me know in the chat. I'll be happy to shout you out. Okay. It says, thanks, Caramel. Great show. I appreciate you guys for being here. Please don't forget to hit the like button. Okay. So that we can keep the channel in the algorithm. Okay. We want to stay in the algorithm. All right. And also subscribe to this show, or this channel rather, so that you guys will be privy to more videos to come. I try to go live at least twice, maybe sometimes 3 times or more a day. All right. So that you guys can stay in the know and get great content. All right. Let's get out of here. Love you guys down. Car Chronicles is in the morning, so I will see you guys then. Okay, and bye.